Thank you so very much for tuning in to my channel. Now, this is something that I rarely do, and that is to go live on YouTube. But let me just say this. Let me first of all start by saying thank you. I have been broadcasting over 20 years, I know, at least 27 years, I think now. And I a lot of the audience started right here on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. And I really just want to say thank you so very much. So if you tuning in live, let me just say thank you for tuning in live. I appreciate you, but I really wanted to just come on to say thank you to those of you that have been following me all these years on social media as well as Facebook. So I wanted to just come on live right here on YouTube in the moment and say thank you. Now, earlier today, I did post a video. I posted a video about are you ready for the new year? As a matter of fact, let me get the exact name of it. Let's see here. I posted a video. How to plan your year God's way. A simple way to plan your year God's way. I posted that video earlier today, and I encourage you to watch it. So when you get a chance, go ahead, go back and check that video out and watch it. How to plan your year and really how to plan your life God's way. I know I titled it How to Plan Your Year God's Way, or it may be the other, How to Plan Your Life. But either way, thank you. Let me just tell you this. I'm planning for an event that I've been doing for over 25 years called the Gospel Music Honors. Now, the Gospel Music Honors, you go to gospelmusichonors.com. That's www.gospelmusichonors.com for more information. But the Gospel Music Honors is where we honor local citizens for their contributions to the preservation of gospel music. And I'm actually sitting here right now folding the programs for the event. But I wanted to come on to talk to you about that because if you've been following me, I love gospel music. It's our story. It tells the story of our faith, of course, our heritage, all of that, the stories of our pain, the stories of our success. It all encompasses in the sound of gospel music. And so I have been fortunate to participate in this ever evolving story called gospel for all of my adult life. I remember I went to college for mass communication as well as speech communication. And while I was in college, I actually got a job at my first radio station when I was in college. As a matter of fact, I went and told the professors, "Hey, a radio station called and asked me to come on the air with them and do their morning show." And I was like, I don't know if I could do that because I'm here in school, I'm here in college, and they was like, "Sir, this is why some people come to college to get a job in media." And so, of course, I accepted that job, and literally the rest is history. I've been on somebody's radio station from that day to this day, and I'm so grateful. If you follow my work here on this channel, of course, originally, I think the first video I posted on this channel was a gospel singing on the spot video. Let me know if you remember this. If you're a subscriber to this channel, let me know if you remember my gospel singing on the spot with Zael. Let's talk about that. I don't think I've told the story at least publicly, on how I got to do a singing on the spot with Zael. So, of course, I was cool with Keandra Lockett, who was one of the members of Zael. And so at that time, we were doing everybody. I had Vicky Winans, and at that time, actually, we were doing everyday people. I got to be honest. We started off with everyday people. Now, the first artist that I did was a guy named, he's gonna beat me up because his name escapes me right now. Oh man. Ah, it came and it went. It came and it went. But if you remember, who the first person was, tell me because I forgot. And I can see his face. Gosh, oh man. It'll probably come as I'm talking. But anyway, so we started with him. Then, and then how that started was I was interviewing him, and I'm about to date myself because at the time I was on Yahoo Messenger. So I was interviewing this artist named Izzy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. He'll bring all things back to your remembrance. Izzy was the artist. So I was interviewing Izzy, and I had my Yahoo Messenger open, and one of my friends was hit me up on Yahoo Messenger. And so I was taking a while to get back to him because I was talking to Izzy. I was interviewing Izzy. And so then he kind of asked me, like, well, why are you taking so long? And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the midst of interviewing an artist named Izzy. And he was like, oh my God, that's my dude. I love him. Da, da, da. And so he was asking me questions to ask Izzy. And so at one point I said, okay, wait, now I'm not going to be AT&T. So I brought him in on the conversation. And so in the midst of the conversation, we asked Izzy about a song, some type of song, and Izzy started singing live on the spot. And I was like, oh my. So after he finished, we ended the interview with Izzy, and then I think we moved on. So as I was talking, after we hung up with Izzy, I was talking to my friend, and I was like, man, I wish more people could have heard him sing on the spot like that. And I'm telling you, it was like the light bulb just went off. And so I called Izzy back. So I told my friend, I said, hold on, I'm gonna hit you back. So I called Izzy back and said, hey, if I had a broadcast, or I think I said a broadcast at the time called Gospel Singing on the Spot, would you be my first guest? Because I want more people to hear you sing on the spot like that. And so he said, absolutely. So whenever you get it together, just let me know. I said, oh, okay. So I called and at the time, this is when you could do this. I got my web designer or my hosting company on the phone, and I registered Gospel Singing on the Spot. Then back then I was designing my own website. So then I kind of I took a picture, and this, I'm about to date myself again. I took a picture of Izzy from MySpace, and I created a one pager, put that picture of Izzy on MySpace, and said coming soon. So I had Gospel Singing on the Spot coming soon. And I called him back. I said, well, hey, you remember you said if I got this broadcast together that you'd be my first guest? He said, yeah, man, whenever you get it together, let me know. So I said, are you sitting in front of a computer? And he was like, well, yeah. I said, go to gospelsingingonthespot.com. And he was like, no. I was like, yeah, go. So he went, and there it was. He was the first guest. So once people saw that, I put that on MySpace. Once people saw it, they was like, hey, you got to do this person. You got to do this person. So when we first started Gospel Singing on the Spot, we really were just doing everyday people. Now, granted, some of them were up and coming artists, but that wasn't the focus at that time. Now, because we started doing that, a lot of people started asking me to call certain artists and ask them to sing on the spot. And one of the first artists people wanted to hear from was Vicki Winans. So at that time, the artists had their numbers on the back of their CD, on the back of their cassette tapes, because that's how old this was. So I called Vicki Winans. Well, I called the number that was on the cassette tape for Vicki Winans. And a young lady answered the phone. And so I'm on the phone telling her, hey, my name is Larry W. Robinson. I have this website. I think at the time I was doing gospel interviews too. So I said, I have gospel interviews, and we interview artists, yada, yada, whatever. And then I said, but I also have this broadcast called Gospel Singing on the Spot. And when I said that, the young lady said, oh my God, that's hot. Tell me about that. So I said, well, yeah, what we do is we call people up and give them a song out of the clear blue sky and say, sing. She says, oh, that's hot. So I said, well, yeah, so that's why I'm calling today. I'd like for Vicki Winans to do that. She says, absolutely, let's do it. So I said, well, ask her first. She says, well, sir, do you know who you're talking to? I said, well, no. So she said, this is Vicki Winans. I said, oh, well, I didn't know at the time, but at the time, and this still may be true today, Vicky's singing voice or Vicky's speaking voice is lower than her singing voice. So I didn't recognize that I was actually speaking to Vicky Winans at the time. But anyway, so she acknowledged that she was Vicky Winans, and we put her on the spot to sing. And you can search this channel for that and hear it. But so that was how that got started. So that's most of the content that you'll see on this channel is a lot of singing on the spot. We did, man, I traveled from New York to California to put people on the spot to sing. One of the most memorable ones was for my birthday. My friend Calvin Bonds out of Los Angeles flew me to Los Angeles, and I had the distinct privilege to put the music department at the West Angeles Church of God in Christ on the spot. That's on this channel as well. So you can actually go and check that out too. But anyway, just wanted to pop on. Since this is the season to be grateful and thankful, I am just so grateful for all of these subscribers that have been rocking with me since really the 90s. Yeah, I want to say the 90s, but if not, definitely the early 2000s. You guys have been a blessing to me. Thank you so very much. So still to come. This is why one of the reasons why I want to come on. I'm preparing for the Gospel Music Honors. You can go to gospelmusichonors.com. We honor local citizens for their contributions to the preservation of gospel music. Hey, if you know anybody that you think deserves to be honored for their work for gospel music, go to gospelmusichonors.com. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can put it here. And if you're watching me, if you catch this in the replay, boom. Let me see if I can pin it though. Pin message. There it is. gospelmusichonors.com. Perfect. You can go to that website and check out the work that we do. As a matter of fact, since 1996, actually, since 1996, this awards program was designed to honor local citizens in various communities for their contributions to the preservation of the message and presentation methods of gospel music. So our mission is to create endeavors and opportunities to promote and preserve the message and diverse styles of gospel music so that future generations may enjoy and appreciate its legacy. And we've been doing that since 1996. And so we are going to be doing it again on December the 10th. You can go to gospelmusichonors.com for more information while you're there. If you know anybody that you believe deserves an honor, go ahead and nominate them at gospelmusichonors.com. Again, I just want to say thank you. Those of you that have been long-time subscribers, I sincerely appreciate you. And if you're just watching and you're not a subscriber, so if you see this later, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and consider subscribing, because I got a lot of new content that we're working on to bring to you in the days ahead. So I am excited about that. Now, if you're just tuning in and you don't know who I am, I think I just started talking. I don't even know if I introduced myself. But my name is Larry W. Robinson. Obviously, I'm the host of GospelSingingOnTheSpot.com. I'm also the publisher of Gospel Updates magazine. If you have not had an opportunity to check out that magazine, go to GospelUpdates.com. That's GospelUpdates.com. That magazine tells the latest developments in the world of gospel. This month, at the time of this recording, is it's November 2022. But November's issue is out, as well as December's issue is out, and they're both found at GospelUpdates.com. That's www.gospelupdates.com. So anyway, just really wanted to come on and say thank you. If you are a subscriber to this channel, thank you so very much. I have some great content coming for you in the days ahead. Do me a favor. Like and share this video if you don't mind. If you're watching me, like and share this video. But know that I have some great content coming for you in the days ahead. If you're wondering what I'm doing, on December the 10th, we're going to have the Gospel Music Honors. You can go to gospelmusichonors.com. The link, if you're watching me live, the link is pinned there. I'm actually folding the programs for this year's event for gospelmusichonors.com. For Gospel Music Honors, but you can go to gospelmusichonors.com. If you know someone that has been a great contributor to the community of gospel, nominate them for Gospel Music Honors at gospelmusichonors.com. So I'm just actually folding the programs for this year's celebration. I just hopped off a Zoom call with my team. We are excited about coming for the 2022 Gospel Music Honors. Again, you can go to gospelmusichonors.com for more information. Again, if you are a subscriber to this channel, I really wanted to come on to say thank you and to let you know that I have some great content coming for you in the days ahead. So I am excited about it. Hey, when you get a chance, you can actually go to gospelsingingonthespot.com, which will kind of bring you back to some of the content on this channel. But to get directly to the Gospel Singing on the Spots, you can go to gospelsingingonthespot.com. And it will take you directly to the Gospel Singing on the Spot content on this channel. Yes. So go to gospelsingingonthespot.com and it will take you directly to the Gospel Singing on the Spot content on this YouTube channel. But again, I just want to say thank you to all of the subscribers. Let me see how many subscribers we have. Let's see here. Channel. Let's see if it'll tell me. Won't tell me. Oh, yes. So 6,000 plus subscribers. So thank you so very much. I'm grateful. Let me just go and tell it. I'm grateful because people don't have to subscribe to your work. And I'm trying to get to 1,000 videos before this year's out. So far, we have 572 videos. But that is over the years. But we're going to increase that. I'm going to try to get to 1,000 in this year. Well, let me say at least 365 videos. Let me not put that pressure on myself. I'm gonna try to get to 365 videos before the year 2024 rolls around. How about that? But I am excited about the new content that I'm working on for the channel. And I just want to do it for those of you that have been rocking with me since the early 2000s. I am so appreciative. Thank you so very much. And I can't wait till you see what I have cooked up for you. If you're just tuning in and you're watching me live, I'm folding programs for the 2022 Gospel Music Honors. I will show, well, I guess I can't. No, I'm not going to show it. I was going to show you the actual awards, but I want it to be a surprise for our honorees this year. You can go to gospelmusichonors.com to see who our honorees are. And of course, we're planning for 2023. So if you know somebody that you think we should honor, go to gospelmusichonors.com for more information. All right. I didn't want to be on here too long. Thank you so very much for those of you that have been a long-time subscriber to this channel. Go to gospelsingingonthespot.com to go directly to the Singing on the Spot content that is featured on this channel. So that's gospelsingingonthespot.com to check out the Gospel Singing on the Spot content on this channel. If you're a worship leader, we have content for worship leaders on this channel. It's so much. I try to do a lot of stuff over the years, but let's see if I can at least show you some of the playlists. Let's try to do that. Playlists. So on this channel, you'll find content for, of course, Gospel Singing on the Spot. There's some interviews with some of the artists. There's so much content on this channel. But to get to the Gospel Singing on the Spot content, go to gospelsingingonthespot.com. Of course, to get to the interviews, there's also a search button if you go to the front of the channel, the first page of the channel, and you click the search button, you can actually search content and artists on this channel. So you can check out that as well. And if you know somebody that I need to feature on Gospel Singing on the Spot, because we're doing that again too, um, inbox me. Find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram, inbox me, or go to gospelupdates.com and send me a message. But the main purpose for coming on today was to say thank you to all of the longtime subscribers that have been a subscriber to this channel right here on YouTube. So, yes, I am live. This content was recorded specifically for YouTube, live and in the moment, so that I can tell you thank you. Now, for the Gospel Singing on the Spot content on this channel, go to gospelsingingonthespot.com. If you know someone that has been a great contributor to the world of gospel, go to gospelmusichonors.com and nominate them for a Gospel Music Honors. Finally, all I want to say is thank you.